Congratulations, candidate! You are the lucky recipient of a vacancy for a Skitarii Vanguard, an elite frontline employee of the Adeptus Mechanicus. How did you get this job? Most likely you were specially grown in a corporate test tube or simply drafted from the nearest forge world. You cannot decline the offer. Well, technically you can, but then you'll be reassigned to the position of servitor. This means they will format your brain, install a subordination driver, and weld a mop in place of your left arm so you can wash floors until the end of time. Compared to that, working in the Vanguard sounds like an internship at a tech giant, so you happily sign the contract without reading the fine print. Big mistake. On your first day, you are issued a branded uniform, your body is generously stuffed with cybernetics, and you are handed your primary work tool, a radium weapon. This ancient technology fires irradiated rounds that easily melt the armor of your competitors. The efficiency is simply off the charts, but there is one tiny nuance in the occupational safety section. This weapon is incredibly toxic to whoever simply holds it in their hands. Essentially, they handed you an unshielded portable nuclear reactor and said, "Hold on tight, son." Your body literally begins to break down at the cellular level. Charming neoplasms appear on your skin, and your internal organs start resigning in unison. No pension is provided. You might ask, hey, doesn't management know about this? Could they make the guns safer? Of course, and could they introduce a shift schedule? Absolutely, but a safe weapon lowers your combat KPI, and frequent vacations and staff rotation are just a waste of training time. Therefore, the efficiency-driven managers from Mars chose a third option. Simply screw more hardware into you so you can work just a little bit longer before your final breakdown. Yes, you will still be written off, but they'll just hire new ones. To keep you from complaining, they hand you radiation pills that leave you nauseous and dizzy 24/7. You can't quit, and you can't transfer to another department either. Perfect stability. You'll be lonely at corporate parties. Other Imperial factions avoid you because standing next to a Vanguard is a violation of every conceivable health code. Even your colleagues, regular Skitarii, look down on you as walking consumable material. It's a toxic workplace, both literally and figuratively. But why aren't you running around in circles screaming for help? Oh, HR took care of that too. Tech Priest programmatically deleted the functions of fear and individuality from your brain. Somewhere deep down, that tiny part of you that remains human perfectly understands the sheer horror of what's happening, but you physically cannot panic at the appropriate level. The best stress protection is the forced deletion of stress from your operating system. The Adeptus Mechanicus is renowned for its frugality. They will not waste resources on your maintenance once your efficiency drops to zero. When your biological battery finally dies, it's time for eco-friendly recycling. Special janitor drones will carefully strip all valuable cyber augmentations off you, your irradiated shell will be incinerated in a furnace, and your shiny parts will be unceremoniously installed into the next lucky intern. In the 41st millennium, Forge Worlds stamp out these employees by the thousands, and everyone has an expiration date punched into the back of their neck. The flesh is weak, but the corporate conveyor belt runs without interruption.